Good morning. It gives me a great pleasure to be in your midst at this historic moment of the opening ceremony of this two-day training workshop for the state commandants on adopting best practices in law enforcement, human rights, interagency collaboration, leadership, and conflict management. Training, as we all know, is an essential ingredient towards enhancing optimal performance and capacity building. Hence, the need for workshop of this nature, especially in the area of interagency collaboration and conflict management. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that following how events are unfolding in the country, we are experiencing a very serious conflict. A conflict that I think in the history of Nigeria, this is about the first conflict that is giving us serious problem, and the conflict is called asymmetric war. We have had in the past some semblance of this type of war, but the proper manifestation of it is what we are seeing now. An asymmetric war is a war that requires all hands to be on deck if really we want to deal with the thing and then finally nip it on the board. Some of us who have been reading a lot of literatures on this type of war, if you take the sample of the Tamil Tigers in Sri Lanka, it took close to 2 decades for Sri Lanka to fight those guys. And we are seeing a semblance of it in Nigeria. These guys are serious. These guys have international sponsors. So we need to come together. And so I like to say that this workshop is very apt and germane and very central to the operations of Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps. The increasing rate of armed conflicts occasioned by armed banditry, kidnapping, farmers, herders clashes, vandalization, community clashes, ethno-religious clashes, among others, make it imperative to explore opportunities provided by this workshop in addressing and finding solutions to it. To this end, the need for multi-agency approach through effective collaboration, synergy cannot be overemphasized, neither can it be underestimated. This could be demonstrated in the exchange of vital security information and intelligence. We know that even from if you even read literatures that spoke about asymmetric war in Europe and America, you realize that what actually the weapon or the strategy they adopted was the use of credible intelligence, very, very credible intelligence. And I think that this gathering and this workshop will address that. This could be demonstrated in the exchange of vital security information and intelligence. In addition, security agencies need to work as a team and harness each other's core competence to build a available team to face these challenges head-on. It is clear from the foregoing that security agencies need to avoid unnecessary rivalry and envy to forge a common front to secure our nation. We know that one of the problems we have in collaboration is the supremacy of service. Everybody is fighting for his own service, but of course we know that the military is in the forefront. Despite that, their constitutional responsibility is to protect the territorial integrity of the nation. But because the conflict is so intensive and very serious, that's why they are drafted to come and give some assistance. At this juncture, permit me to sincerely appreciate the commitment of our partners, Conrad Adenuga, Steve Tong, CAS, led by the country representative, to the sustenance of robust partnership collaboration with the Corps towards fostering peace and development in the country. I applaud their consistent support and undying love and trust in the Corps. Actually, I like to specifically thank Conrad, that is CAS, for their constant support, especially in the area of training and capacity building. Over the years, they have been doing very, very well. And I like to reiterate that during my time, the administration of civil defense will give them maximum support, 100 support. And we will collaborate very, very closely, even more than before. Because one of my visions is to reposition and transform the service. And one of the instruments I want to use is training. Training is key. When personnel are trained in both capacity building and regimentation, definitely you will see nothing but professional ethical conduct and discipline. This workshop is meant to further boost and strengthen the capacity of heads of various state formations who are drivers of the core values in their respective states to effectively deliver on the core mandate. As you are all aware, that I'm just barely 2 weeks old in the office, and after this workshop, we are going to meet, by the grace of God, on Friday, and we are going to brainstorm, and I will unveil to you my roadmap, so that if you are with us, you join the train. If you are not with us, you find your level. I therefore charge you to bring the knowledge gained from this workshop to bear on the overall performance of officers and men in your respective states formation for a safe and secure Nigeria. Considering the immense program of this nature, I wish to make a passionate appeal to our partners, CAS, to consider extending similar opportunity to commandants who are heading units and departments in the national headquarters. We have, when I came and asked for the numeral of commandants, I now saw that we have another set, we have another group who are in the national headquarters and in the zone. We have about 100. So I like to ask Conrad to note that we also need to train them, because in our bid to reposition the service, we are going to do some redeployment. And if you are lucky to remain in your place, that is your luck. And if you are not lucky and you are removed, please don't feel bad, because we have to also, others will have to have some tests of commanding a formation. There's no intention of any witch hunt or any revenge. We want to see that the past glory of the Corps is being restored back. Having said this, I like to declare this workshop open. Before I do that, I'd like to thank my boss, the Honorable Minister of Interior, who has graciously approved this capacity building workshop. And he asked me to extend his felicitation to organizers of this program. I'd like to also say that, my colleagues, you have my directive to concentrate very, very well on what is going to be given to you in terms of lectures. I know the two profs that are here are renowned and very fine intellectuals who will give you their best out of what they have read and what they have passed through in their experiences. Please note that the system is very, very porous. Note also that The system is a resemblance of a weaving cobweb where the big flies pass through it and the small ones are caught up in it. And for you to fit in, is that you must give your best to anything you are doing for the development of the country. Let me rest my case so that I don't talk too much, because my other intellectual police are here. I don't want them to cut me short on anything. Before I start sneezing, I want to say that my friend, Mr. Wosu, congratulations. The country director, Dr. Greg, congratulations. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you very much, and God bless you all.